Hi, my name is Kandy and I'm here to tell you that it gets better. I won't lie and say that it will always be easy. You'll probably face many challenges just as I did, but it does get better. And you're not alone. There are many people just like me who are pulling for you. Stay strong, be brave, and this is my story. I grew up in a very small town in the Midwest. There wasn't a lot of tolerance for difference, whether that was the color of your skin or your sexual preference. My family was poor and we didn't live on the right side of town, so there were already social issues dividing me from ever really fitting in. When I was in my late teens, I started to realize I might be a lesbian. It was a pretty devastating thought, especially since I had just married a local boy and we were buying a house together. I felt like I needed to give the straight life a try, and maybe my feelings and attractions for women would change. When I realized there wasn't any way to change these growing feelings, I was scared to death. I knew my family would have a very tough time, and I didn't like all the names that were placed on anyone even rumored to be gay. Gays were targeted for negativity and hatred around the whole town, the communities, and most of all in my own family. Within 2 years, I was divorced, left the Midwest, and I was living in California with my girlfriend. I wasn't out to my family, but I was finding myself and doing what made me happy. I went back to my hometown for visits and always brought my friend. I imagine they suspected, and a few family members knew. But we didn't talk about it. I thought it was better to stay silent and not make any waves. After a few years, I met the love of my life. And I didn't want to waste my time, money, or energy going back to my hometown and pretending or wondering if I, or we, would ever be accepted if they really knew the truth. I felt like I was living a lie. And I was finally ready to address my relationship status and get that long-awaited weight off my shoulders. As luck would have it, I had my opportunity, but not quite the way I had planned it. My dad heard rumors around town and confronted me and us in front of my whole family. Things got very heated and very ugly. My dad threatened to kill me if I ever set foot in the house I grew up again. In that defining moment, I had several, actually most of my family, stand up in support of us, which only made my dad more angry. Many years and many tears later, just when I was really starting to think that I'd lost my dad forever, the most miraculous thing happened. We sat down and had a great talk. He said he was sorry and that he'd made a mistake. These were words that never in my life did I ever think I would hear come out of his mouth. Now, that's been almost 10 years ago, and it seems like a lifetime ago. I have a very healthy and wonderful relationship with my dad and my whole family. We go back to my hometown at least twice a year to spend time with them. I'm still with the love of my life, Mary, and we'll be celebrating 17 years this October. My family loves her to pieces, and she's as much a part of the family as I am. I'm so happy to be married, legally or not, to my best friend. We have a life that most, gay or straight, envy. We built our dream house on a beautiful acreage in Colorado with incredible views of the mountains. We both have amazing careers with companies that embrace diversity. We love to travel, meet new people, and learn about other cultures. The more we travel, the smaller the world feels. The more you realize there are incredibly kind and generous people everywhere. We are not so different after all. My amazing journey started when I took the first step in accepting myself. Look where I am now. This small town, Midwestern girl is living the dream. It gets better. It gets a lot better. Stay strong, be brave, and know that we're all in this together.